Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Now it has been a while since I last uploaded, but I blame that entirely on Microsoft because I did a update on my PC and for some reason the update decided to royally screw with everything. It's totally stopped my Bluetooth working, so I'm going to have to go back to using my original scruffy looking headphones that I've not been using for a little while. So yeah, I had a few computer problems because of a Windows update. Thank you very, very bloody much. Now, today I'm going to be looking at an artist I've never heard of before. I'm not even sure how to pronounce his name. Brother Dege? Dege? Don't know. Never heard of him. So I tried to do a bit of research into the artist and I could not find a goddamn thing. I went to his official website where there is a bio page and you have to enter a password to read it. I have no idea what the password is, so unfortunately I can't tell you anything about this artist. I have no idea what style of music it is. This was recommended to me by someone, I think, and I know absolutely bloody nothing about it. So yeah, I don't know what to expect going into this. I have no bloody idea who it is, what the music is, where they're from, when they started. No idea. So we might as well get to it. Now I'm going to be looking at a track called The Devil You Know. I've got some lyrics here. Hopefully they will be accurate. So yeah, we should jump straight into the track. But before we do that, if you could just take a moment to like and subscribe if you haven't already, because it really would help me out. It would really help the channel out. You know, it doesn't cost you anything, takes a fraction of a second. Because as it stands, you know, I've been doing this for 6 and a bit years now, and not even 2% of people watching my videos are actually subscribed. So if you could like and subscribe, it would really help me out. But enough with that, let's jump into this track and see what we've got. So, The Devil You Know by Brother Dege, don't know. Let's have a look.
Someday I'll meet you out there all the way before they come to take us away. I'll take you to a place where we won't be found in our cold bed, sleeping baby past the dead. The moon is hanging by a thread, running with the dreamers in the clouds. So come my baby, all of the world's so crazy. No, yeah, no, this town might break me and I don't wanna be crazy, no. With the devil you know, the devil you know. Someday I'll meet you out there all the way. Don't even know if I can change it all around. I'm wide awake. What's mine is yours and yours to take. It's already made to break. Break it into pieces on the ground.
Right. Okay. Well, there you go. The Devil You Know by Brother Dege, Brother Dege, Brother Dege, Brother Dege, Brother whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Gotta say, I had no idea that that's what I was getting. And do you know what? I'm not mad at it. You know, I said before, and I said over my birthday period, where I was doing a series of videos of my birthday, that I initially started this channel because I wanted to look at all different kinds of music. And for the most part, over the 6 and a bit years that I've been doing this now, it's been about 98% metal. You know, I've looked at some hip hop, I've looked at some rap, I've looked at a country song, I've looked at some folk music. You know, so I didn't really I've not really had as much variation in genres as I'd hoped for when I started this channel. You know, I wanted to look at all sorts of things. So this actually comes as quite a nice surprise, as it were. I mean, it's from Prophecy Records, and for the most part, most of the Prophecy Records music I've looked at has been metal. So this is quite an interesting departure. Excuse me. You know, it had a very country music vibe going on to it, but not entirely. You know, it had the sort of steel slide guitar in the background, which is a very country music thing to do. I mean, it has made appearances in albums by Metallica, for example. The Load album specifically, especially the track Mama Said. So, you know, it did have a strong sort of country vibe to it. It was a very chilled, very sort of relaxed, very laid-back kind of piece of music. And I quite liked it. You know, the vocal performance was soft, it was subtle, you know. It was very well performed. His voice sounded good. The music itself, again, not too intrusive, very subtle, mostly drums and slide guitar. I actually quite like it. You know, it's a nice change because, you know, like I said, I've covered a lot of metal on this channel. You know, a lot of loud, bombastic, sort of fast-paced, aggressive-sounding music. You know, so it's nice to occasionally take a sidestep and listen to something a little bit different. And this very much fits that category. It is something quite different. So yeah, I quite like it. I can't remember who suggested this to me, but this sort of came across my suggestions at one point, and you know, it's been sitting on my computer for a little while. I kept meaning to get around to it, but I've always had other things to look at. So yeah, this is quite interesting. Now, the actual meaning of the song, I'm not so sure. I mean, it sounds like he's just talking to a loved one. That's kind of what it sounds like, you know. It's sort of like familiarity and, you know, the world's gone crazy, but we're still contented with each other sort of thing. I'm not sure. Because it goes, someday I'll meet you out there all the way before they come to take us away. I'll take you to a place where we won't be found in a cold bed. Sleeping may we pass the dead. The moon is hanging by a thread, running with the dreamers in the clouds. So is he like talking about growing old with someone, maybe? You know, growing old and, you know, passing away together by the sounds of things, maybe, you know. I'll meet you out there all the way, you know, we'll be united again sort of thing. Maybe he's talking to a loved one that he's lost. I'll take you to a place so we won't be found in a cold bed. Sleeping may we pass the dead. The moon is hanging by a thread, running with the dreamers in the clouds. Again, that sort of gives you a sort of insinuation of maybe passing on, moving to heaven if one believes in such a thing. I don't know. So come on baby, all the world's gone crazy, I know. Yeah, I know. This time I'm breaking. I don't want to be crazy alone with the devil you know. The devil you know. So I don't want to be crazy alone with the devil you know. So I don't want to be alone with myself. Because, you know, the devil you know is the sort of person the person that you're familiar with that might not necessarily be a good influence sort of thing. I don't know. He sounds like he doesn't want to go crazy alone with the devil. He doesn't want to sit alone with his own thoughts, by the sound of things. He wants to be happy with this person that he's talking about. I really don't know. It's very confusing. Someday I'll meet you out there all the way. Don't even know if I can change it all around. I'm wide awake. What's mine is yours, and yours to take. It's already been made to break it into pieces on the ground. So come on, baby, all of the world's gone is so crazy, I know. Yeah, I know. This time I'm breaking. I don't want to be crazy alone with the devil you know, the devil you know. So come on, baby, all of the world is so crazy, I know. Yeah, I know. This time I'm breaking. I don't want to be crazy alone with the devil you know, the devil you know, with the devil you know, the devil you know. And that's it. So I really have no idea what this is about. I mean, like I said, it kind of sounds like he's talking to a loved one who has maybe passed, or maybe he's talking about talking to a loved one who he is growing old with, and he wants to be with them forever, even when they've passed beyond the mortal realm. I don't know, because there's that line, what's mine is yours and yours to take. So he wants to share everything with this person. So you can use, take, whatever it is. Everything I own is yours. What's mine is yours. And I really don't know. But there's a someday I'll meet you out there all the way. So again, it sounds like meeting someone in another plane, as it were, all the way, at the end of the world, at the end of life, that sort of thing. I don't know. It's a bit confusing. But I did like it. Like I said, it was a nice, calm, tranquil piece of music. It was very well performed. The music was great. The vocal performance was great. It was very well performed. And it was a nice change from what I normally look at. I enjoy what I normally listen to. Don't get me wrong, I really do. And I've discovered hundreds of new bands through this channel, which is one of the reasons I started doing it, but I also wanted to help introduce other people to stuff they may not have heard before. And hearing something different is quite nice, and exploring different genres of music, like I said, is what I originally wanted to do. So hearing something like this is a nice change. It's a refreshing departure from what I normally listen to. So yeah, I like it. It's interesting. This brother Dege, however you pronounce his name, whoever he may be, like I said, I couldn't find any information about the guy. He's got several other tracks out there that might be worth looking into to see if there's any, if there's anything on the heavier side of his music, because like I said, this comes from Prophecy Records, and most of the Prophecy Records music I've listened to has been more on the heavier side of music. So does he have more heavy music? Or is all his music like this? I don't know. I will have to investigate. If anybody knows, let me know. Yeah. I don't know what else. I don't know what I can say about it, because, like I said, I don't know anything about the guy. Why his bio on his website is locked behind a password, I've no bloody idea. I could not find any information about the guy. So the whole thing is just a big mystery to me. But I liked it. I don't know what else I can say. So I'll have to leave that as it is. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and a subscribe if you haven't already, because it really, really would help me out. I've been doing this for about 6 and a bit years, and not even 2% of people watching my videos are actually subscribed, and it's a bit disheartening, because I put a lot of time in, I put a lot of effort into making these, editing, recording, etc., researching, and I like to think I bring something different than most other React channels, because most other React channels look at a piece of music, go, yes, I like it, no, I didn't, and that's that. Whereas I like to talk about what the song is about. I like to talk about who the bands are, and not many other people do that. Very few, in fact. So I like to think I bring something slightly different, and I thought, people might like that sort of thing. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my reaction to the music itself isn't as overblown as it is for everybody else, because a lot of other React channels, you know, they have these massively over exaggerated reactions to something. You know, you hear a filthy bass drop and they're like, oh, or oh, sort of thing. You know, that's not what I do. I want to give honest opinions and reactions to music. And, you know, I might really get into a piece of music. Other pieces of music like this, you know, more calm, relaxing, tranquil, you know, they don't evoke big reactions. You know, and I want to be honest. I don't want to do these fake, massive overreactions. Is that what people enjoy from reaction videos? I don't know. Because I know I don't. But anyway, yeah. So if you could like and subscribe, it would really, really help me out. It would make a big, big difference to this channel. But yeah, I don't know what else I can say on that piece of music, so I'm going to have to leave that as it is. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
So come, my baby, all of the world's so crazy.